More often than not, when we think of healthy eating, we believe that we have to change our diet totally. My guest, Omobolanle Aboderin, cooks regularly everyday meals, but her style and technique is what takes the food from regular to healthy. Omobolanle has always had a passion for cooking, but a health scare led her to learning how to cook healthy meals for self-consumption. With basic skills in cooking, both African and continental dishes, she was able to learn through research how to make healthier swaps with meals. The outlook made others reach out and ask questions, and in February 2016, MyGreenApron, a healthy meal prep company, was born. Omobolanle, welcome to the morning show.
Good morning.
So, Omobolanle, tell us a little bit about this health scare that changed everything.
Okay, so just after I had my first child, my son, I went for a pap smear test, which is routine, and I got results that were unclear. So I had to do further tests, which showed that I had cancerous cells, which needed to be taken out.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't turn into real cancer. So I had the cells taken out, and my doctor told me, you need to work on your lifestyle, you need to eat healthy meals, you need to change, like literally go and sin no more. That was what she told me. So I had to go and teach myself. I couldn't find where to get any healthy meals in Nigeria then. So I had to literally do research online, learn how to convert regular meals to healthy meals, so reduce my oils, introduce more vegetables and fruits, and basically try to eat a balanced diet.
So tell me, before then, were you like sort of leaning towards healthier, or were you just sort of like, I eat what I like, I'm, you know?
Before then, I would starve. So it wasn't about my health, it was about looking good.
So you wouldn't eat at all?
Yes, I'd locked my teeth, I'd done the diet pills, I'd done all those weird things before I got married to stay skinny. And basically, in school, I was very sporty. I used to run 400 meters, play basketball, so I could eat anything I wanted to and get away with it. I started a bank job, which is a sedentary job, and I didn't have time to work out as much as I used to, and then my hips began to expand. So I was putting on weight, I didn't know what to do, so I locked my teeth like 3 times. I did different things to try to lose the weight. Fast forward to getting married, of course, I put on some more weight after having my son, and then the health scare came. And I found out it wasn't sustainable, because you lock your teeth, you lose weight. You start eating again when you open it, and then I put on some more weight. So,
so the person that was doing the locking of the teeth, didn't they just say, look, just...
No, they're making money, so they'll lock it.
Wow.
Yes.
So tell me, so now you get this health scare, you now sort of say, okay, I need to sort of change the way I eat. Did you go see a nutritionist, or did you have nutrition background?
I didn't go see a nutritionist. I had to do all my research myself from scratch. So I did a lot of reading, loads and loads of reading. I took online classes in nutrition. Yes, I did that eventually, like different classes, like 3 or 5 classes. I'm constantly reading and constantly learning and constantly developing myself. So that was what I did.
What was the most shocking thing about our food, our local cuisine, when you were on this journey that you found? Like the first thing that you were like, wow, that's a biggie.
Oil. Our food in Nigeria is oil-based. When we cook efo, if you've not put like a bucket of palm oil or vegetable oil, you haven't started eating. If you don't see the oil swimming when you're eating ewa going and palm oil, you have not started cooking. So what I learned to do was first take out all the oils, and then I did my research and found out about healthy oils I can use in little portions, and started doing that.
So what, I mean, oil is there's so much controversy around oil, like which ones are healthy, which ones aren't healthy. So which healthy oils did you discover when you were sort of?
So I started using coconut oil,
Okay.
olive oil.
Okay.
Those are the two I lean towards.
Okay.
Yeah, basically coconut and olive oil in little amounts. And we would find that you don't really need oils to cook your food. Your food is still as tasty as it should be. So at My Green Apron, we cook brown rice and ofada sauce, the regular ofada sauce everybody eats, without oil.
Without any oil?
Without any oil.
And it still tastes like
as
ofada.
good, yes. So those are the things. And then also we eat food like tripe, which is shaki,
Sure.
homo, that don't have any nutrients. So you're filling up on things that are not giving your body any benefits or any value. So we try to take those out and swap for things that are actually filling you up, giving your body value, nutrients, and helping you basically.
So let's talk a little bit about the company now. So at Green Apron, you discovered that you can eat all these amazing things without so much oil. So you're like, okay, I'm going to share this with people, or did people say, something is changing?
Yes.
You're looking different. We want to know the secret.
Okay. So My Green Apron basically started as the health scare led to a weight loss. I lost a lot of weight. I think I lost about 30 kg.
Wow.
Yes. I lost about 30 kg after my son.
And were you doing exercise as well?
I was.
Okay,
I love
so it was diet and exercise.
A balance. So I started eating healthy meals, and then I was pregnant for my daughter, and I literally did not put on any weight. I had her, and I was back to where I stopped before I started.
Wow.
So people saw that, and they're like, what are you doing? So I started cooking for family and friends.
Yeah.
And what got round, basically. And that's how My Green Apron started.
Wow. So how many people do you employ now? And how many people do you actually cook for?
Right now, we're 12 in the company, from the delivery guys to the back kitchen and the office staff. We cook for between 20 to 50 people on the meal prep weekly. And we also do lunch orders. So we do lunch orders of over 100 every day to different companies.
What's meal prep?
Meal prep is basically preparing meals for people, so you don't have to worry about your meals.
Okay.
We cook.
So it's not cooking. It's not like they go home and cook. You
don't do anything. We cook everything you eat daily. Literally, you have to drink only water. So we deliver to you 3 meals and 2 snacks for the day, calorie counted for each person. So
if I were to say, let's take, do you do efforiro?
Yes, we do.
So if I take efforiro from just the regular, just buy efforiro somewhere, and then I take your efforiro, what is the caloric difference? Do you know? 1
tablespoon of oil is literally over 100 calories. So just take that out. You're probably taking out like literally maybe 200, 300 calories.
Wow.
Oil-free, normal, and people load up on effort. I'm eating healthy, and you're eating a huge plate of effort filled with oil. That's the difference.
All right. So the meal preps, they come to your house. We're showing people at home the meal preps now. They come to you drop this off at people's homes, and it's for the full day.
It's for the full day.
So it has, what else does it have in there?
So it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. We cook everything, both African dishes, continental dishes. We have a timetable that runs for 5 weeks, and we don't repeat for 5 weeks so people don't get bored.
So it's fresh food every day for 5 weeks?
It's fresh food every day. So people can call. We have clients that have been with us for 3 years, 2 years. Clients that have been with us for months. We also do tailored plans where people call us and tell us exactly what they want to eat.
Give me an example of what that means.
So some people say, oh, your food is too oyibo for me or something. And they say, I want more African meals. So the thing is, oyibo means I'm giving you loads of carrots and lettuce and cabbage. But we grow those things in Nigeria, so we can't exactly say that is oyibo-ish. But because we're not taught to eat vegetables as a main meal. It's foreign to some of us. So we have people say that, and we try to give them more of the local ugu and all of that. We try to infuse that into our meals. So things that we normally use spinach in, that people are not used to spinach, which is the same nutrients basically would use ugu for you instead. And then people choose, it depends on your preference. So Bolanle, I like to eat oats for my breakfast, or I like eggs, so we make it specifically to what you want to eat.
Oh, fantastic. What other local foods did you find were a lot healthier in the way you were cooking them than in the way because, I mean, I don't think that if you sort of go back into the way our forefathers cooked, I'm sure they didn't use this much oil because oil was actually a sacred resource. It wasn't something you just sort of poured on food. So if you look at the way we originally sort of were cooking a lot of our food, what were some of the things that you felt that we had over the years bastardized, but actually originally is extremely healthy?
So over the years, I would say the way our forefathers, so to speak, used to cook, they didn't used to use a lot of MSG and stuff. They use more herbs. I'm sure they go to their farm and pluck different herbs and use them. So we've gone back to that. We don't use any MSG in our meals. Is
there a lot of MSGs in Nigerian food?
Yes,
loads. And what type of meals?
Uses it. Every meal.
Oh,
your cubes. Without mentioning names, yes, your cubes have loads and loads of MSG.
Okay.
So we don't use that. We use sea salt, which is raw salt, and we use loads of herbs. People don't believe, but we don't use MSG in our meals. It's literally sea salts and herbs like parsley. We use iru. Those are the things people used to use. When you use that, your meals are flavorful and you don't tend to overeat. I mean, it's not necessarily that MSG is bad for your health because it hasn't been proven. People say it's bad, but it hasn't been proven, specifically proven. But it tends to make you eat more. You know that jollof rice when you're eating it and it tastes so nice and you just want more and more. Yes, tends to make you eat more.
If I were to get on a meal plan, what would be the step for that? And actually, what type of budget do I need to have to get on a meal plan?
Yes.
Unless it's free, because then it's okay, let's do that. Yeah. But what type of budgets are these meal plans on?
So,
and are they all fully, the full meal a day, or is it okay, I can do 2 meals? What are my options for a meal plan?
When we started with 3 meals and 2 snacks. But now, because some people don't eat, and you can't force them to eat. I mean, they don't eat as much as other people. Some people say, I'm okay with 2 meals a day. So we had to put that into consideration because I can understand someone not wanting to eat 3 times because your needs are different from mine. So we introduced a meal and 2 snacks, 2 meals and 2 snacks. The only thing is it financially makes sense to do the 3 meals because the less meals you pick, the more expensive it is because the people that eat the full plan get discounts. Our base plan, the women's plan, is $32,500 for a week, Monday to Friday. Including delivery. If you do your calculation, it comes roughly to about $1,200 or $1,500 per meal.
Well, that's not bad. And you deliver it?
We deliver it. So including delivery. And you get a variety of meals. You can never be bored. You can't.
Okay. And how long do people normally stay on the meal plan before they start to see results?
Immediately. So because it's calorie counted, when you call, we ask to find out your activity level. So we know how many calories to cook for you, and we send emails frequently to see how you're doing and see if there's anything we have to adjust on our end. Because we do this, people lose weight almost immediately. So we have the regular plan and the low carb plan. The low carb, you eat less carbs, maybe about 50 grams to 100 grams carbohydrates weekly. And so you lose weight quick. So people lose between 1 to 3 kg weekly. Wow.
So what's next for Green Apron? Where's the business going? What should we expect from you? What type of new innovations around our food?
For My Green Apron, we're doing meal preps now. Which restricts the amount of people we can reach. So we're trying to start a healthy fast food restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So everybody can come in and buy breakfast or lunch or dinner. It's going to be a food truck, which is more interesting.
Okay.
A food truck that has a restaurant in it as well.
Okay. So you could actually sit in?
You could actually
or you just sort of take and go?
No, you can sit in.
Oh, okay. So this is actually a sit-in
restaurant.
Will you be able to drive it around, or once it's somewhere, it's somewhere?
We'll park it somewhere. it will have a particular location, and then we can have people do deliveries. But if someone had an event, let's say an event, we can drive the truck there.
Oh, wow. And what type of foods, what type of foods are easy to make from a fast food perspective when it comes to Nigerian food?
Okay, so when you go to other fast food restaurants, you find jollof rice, you find fried rice. So we're going to do the same things.
Okay.
So we're trying to...
So with jollof rice, you cook jollof rice regular?
We do, but we just use like healthier grains. Yes, brown rice and bulgur. We do cabbage jollof rice, and it's amazing.
Cabbage?
It's like, you won't believe it.
Jollof rice?
I'm going to have to send some to you. Yes.
Cabbage, okay. That I have to see.
Cabbage jollof. Okay. So there's no rice in it. It's just
okay,
cabbage.
That's right?
Yes.
Because everything we say rice.
Yes.
Okay. And then
jollof.
bulgur, how does that work?
Bulgur is one of the healthiest grains. It's like ofada without the smell.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's like ofada rice without the smell.
Okay.
Has really little calories and is very filling. Very filling.
And it works well when you make it into jollof, like, because some things don't do well.
It works beautifully.
Okay.
It's almost better than rice. I'm going to send some to you.
We're going to have to take your word for it. But thank you so much. And I mean, if there's any word of advice you have for people out there as they sort of go about their diet today, what are some healthy choices, quick healthy choices that people can make? Or what would you tell people do less of, do more of?
The first thing I'm going to say, I need to say this because people always say, oh, I'm not eating carbs, and they're eating beans or moi moi. We grew up thinking beans and moi moi was protein. It's carbohydrate, people. So
it's mostly carbs, actually.
It's mostly carbs. It's high in protein compared to rice, but it's mostly carbs.
But it's healthy carbs. Maybe.
Everything is healthy. It's a portion.
I guess
so I tell people
okay.
I don't say something is healthy or unhealthy. So for people to make healthy choices, because here in MyGreenApron, we cook everything, literally everything, just in a healthier form. So people come up with new stuff and say, cook this for me. And we take it as a challenge to cook those meals.
Like, what's been the most challenging thing you've had to cook?
I have a client that literally lists the ingredients of things she wants. So she can say, Bolanle, today I want a brownie, but I don't want eggs, and I don't want flour, and I don't want butter. And we literally have to create something for her out of nothing.
Oh, wow. So your last advice for people at home as they go into the kitchens to cook today, what do you say they should do less of?
Reduce your oils, most importantly. Reduce your oils. I mean, if you take out oil from your food, it's a huge difference. It reduces your calories by 1,000,001. Wow. And portion your meals. Try to introduce vegetables. If you eat a plate full of rice, take out half and put half
with
vegetables.
And then there's cabbage jollof as well.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Bolanle, for being here. I think that you've given people at home some really good tips to start. And congratulations on your healthy journey.
Thank you.
We're heading for a short break. When we return, we still have more conversations about the food chain. We'll be talking to Onyeka Akuma of Farm Crowdy. Please stay tuned.